The slalom discipline was split into two disciplines in 2024. There is now foil slalom and Slalom X. In both disciplines, the race is held on a course marked with buoys. But what is the difference between the two disciplines?
So the difference between foil slalom and Slalom X is the engine that you're using basically. For foil slalom, you have this big foil, which is where you're floating above the water. And Slalom X is just with the normal fin, like traditional windsurfer, where you're just on top of the water surface.
So riding on a foil kind of feels like driving an electric car, because all of a sudden it becomes silent and everything feels just super efficient. Whereas on the fin, you're connected to the water splashes, you feel the water in your face. You have so much power in the sail that requires a lot of strength to translate it into the board and into the fin.
The other difference is also with the foil slalom, you just go around a 4-buoy course, whereas with the Slalom X, you can have obstacles in the race as well, where you need to jump over buoys or do short jibes or beach starts. Like anything is possible in Slalom X.
Men and 12 women competed in the Slalom X in Fuerteventura for the men's and women's world championship titles. After the World Cup on Gran Canaria, Pierre Mortfond and Saraquita Ofringa entered the competition on Fuerteventura as world number 1. Could they also win the races in Fuerteventura? In fierce winds, the riders literally flew over the course and pushed themselves to their limits. In the women's competition, one woman surfed in her own world. So approachable as a person, yet uncatchable as a rider. Saraquita Ofringa once again surfed ahead of everyone to win her 24th world title.
So in the end, I was quite nervous for the whole event, but I managed to keep it together, and I took 9 out of 10 wins in these conditions, which for me is something, it's a dream, you know? Like, I've seen people competing in these conditions for years, and I was always wondering if I can handle it. And here I am doing it, so I'm really proud of myself and proud of all the other girls also competing in these conditions. It was an amazing couple of races.
In the overall standings, Justine Lemaitre took the Vice World Champion title.
Yeah, I had a great event here. I'm happy with second behind Sarah. It's great that it makes me become a Vice World Champion. I'm super happy about that, so great event.
In the men's competition, the results were very closely contested, and a good portion of drama shuffled the dice again shortly before the end. Frenchman Pierre Mortfond's mast broke, forcing him to watch the final from the beach. At that moment, he thought the title was lost. But then fate struck again. Despite Iachino securing the event win in the final minutes of the contest and being tied on overall ranking points, Mortfond still retained the World Championship title after the tiebreak rules were applied due to his dominance with the two events combined.
I'm super happy about this annual victory. We had great event in the Canaries this year, and it was super close with Matteo. It's the same battle since 10 years. And I'm really happy to manage to be on top again. It was not easy, but yeah, super happy.
Yes, it's amazing to be back on fin. Fin racing to me is still the most fun and the best. I grew up with it, so I still like it better. In light winds, no, the foil is better, but in high winds, definitely I like better the fin. And yeah, it's good to be back on the fin.
Both disciplines have a flying start in common. The start can make the difference between victory and defeat.
So the slalom start is a sequence. So they start with a red flag, which means there's 4 minutes to the start. Then the yellow flag goes up, it's 2 minutes. Goes down, there's 1 minute. And then when the green flag goes up, everyone can cross the line. And the key to this is that you need to time the start. Usually about 30 seconds before the green flag, everyone starts accelerating towards the start line, and on 0 you try to hit the starting line and go at full speed.
We get a countdown at the starting boat, which we will put on our own watch, so we know exactly at what second the starting light opens. And the goal is to hit the starting line exactly at 0 with the highest speed possible. And here really every millisecond counts, because even if you're like half a second late, it means that you're 10-20 meters behind everyone else. So it's really crucial. It kind of sets your whole race, and it's super important to have a good start.
In foil slalom, 44 men and 11 women competed for victory. The eliminations were the first foil slalom races of the 2024 season, so there was particular excitement to see who would take the lead. After 2 days of competition, Italy's Daniele Benedetti had established himself at the top ahead of Pierre Mortefant and Matteo Iachino. In the women's classification, Justine Lemaitre was the fastest ahead of Marion Mortefant and Blanca Alabau. However, the riders were very close together on points, meaning that the final races were decisive. Daniele Benedetti took victory in the final race to win the foil slalom classification ahead of Pierre Mortefant from France.
It's something really big. It's a dream coming true. I was looking this competition when I was young. I was really young and I was home looking YouTube, and now, yeah, I'm in this place, winning this competition. For me, it means a lot. Something really big.
It was Enrico Marotti from Croatia who ended up in 3rd place. Frenchwoman Justine Lemaitre continued her winning streak. With 8 wins and 12 eliminations, she took 1st place ahead of her compatriot Marion Mortefant and Blanca Alabau from Spain.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the outcome, and I'm happy to be leading the full ranking now. So there's more events to come, but I'm happy about this one. Yeah. I'm feeling amazing. I had the perfect day with 3 bullets, and it's good. The speed was there, the gear worked perfectly, and yeah, it's an amazing weekending.